Do it again, key of G. There's this really cool effect going on in the background the keyboard's doing. It's a whoa, 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 whoa. If you can get your tone set up to do a tremolo like that, that'd be really cool. And just follow the chord progression on that, and make sure you're following what the lead line's doing as well when the rhythm or whoever's doing that. Now the lead line on the intro and in the verse, it's pretty simple. So you're on the D string, you're just going from 5, 4, 3, and then you go 5, 4, open. And then open. Walking around these walls, open. I know they na 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 na. And then zabba-dabba-dabba, zabba-dabba-da. Oh, you never failed me yet. All right, and then let's just keep on going. We go into the chorus and lead guitar. You got this little part here. Promise still stands. So let's teach you that. So you're up on your on the G string on the 9th fret, and then you're on the 8th fret on the B string, 7th fret on the E string. And you drop down, and you're on 7th fret on the G string, 8th fret on the B string, 5th fret on the E string. Then you drop down again, and you're on the 4th fret of the G string, and your fingers barring the 3rd fret on both the B and the E string. And then you go from the 4th fret of the G string to the 5th fret. So put it all together. And then the second time, they kind of change it up a little bit. And you don't have to do that. You can do the same thing both times if you want to. And you go back to whoever's doing that, go back to that little lead there. I neglected to say that lead line has some delay and reverb on it. So when you're doing that little lead line, make sure that that's following through with some good delay and reverb. And then whoever's doing that wah 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 thing on the verse, if you can keep that going to the chorus, great. If not, and that has to be switched, you could just pluck some really nice, clean, super reverby chords so they sound there in the background. Don't strum or arpeggiate, just a light 3-finger pluck like that. Now we're going to transition. You did the little turnaround going into the verses again. So now for the rhythm on this, just a nice little strum clean with some reverb, no delay. Just strum through that really nice and clean and open. For the lead, just had it. Where's it at? So they do this. They go, and they just do that over again. I like to go. So I like to do that over and over and again. Whatever variation you want to do, the notes are, you're on the 8th fret of the B string. Sorry, you're going to start, your first note's going to be on the 10th fret of the E string. And then the 8th note of the B string to the 10th note to the 12th note, to the 12th fret. Those are the notes on that. And then that's going to take you right, most likely whoever's doing the lead on the chorus should be doing lead on the verse too, because that's going to take you right back into the... So right back into the next chorus, and make sure you've got reverb and delay on both of those. And that could get maybe just a little bit dirty if you want. And then rhythm, you're playing open, really open chords on that. The second half of the second chorus, we're going to start to build that. And then it builds to a drop, and you're both playing the same thing that you did on the other choruses, and it builds to a drop. And that drop, whoever's doing this, or it could be somebody else, goes to the back to this lead. 3, 4, 1, 2. And then ja, ga, ga, ga. You go right into the bridge there. So whoever's playing this lead, a different one needs to jump in and play the part on the bridge. Now for the bridge, the cool part here, I'm really listening to it a lot to make sure I know what it sounds like. And to me, because it's keyboard and a little guitar together, but it sounds like you're starting out. So you're going to end on the C shape with these two notes, but you're going to start on your second fret on the A string, and then the open fret on your D string. Then you slide your finger 1 up on the A string, so you're playing third to the second fret on the D string. And you do the same thing down the bottom. You're going from the second fret on the E string to open on the A string, and sliding up to third fret on the E string and 2 on the A string. So if you get one of them, should be pretty easy to do the other one. Now lead guitar, I hear as soon as the vocal comes in, clean. So rhythm guitar on this part, don't be super dirty, okay? Some of y'all, I hear you're hammering it like with the craziest dirty tones. It just needs to have a little dirt. And maybe either if it's got a little more dirt than it should, go to your neck pickup. If it's got just amount of dirt, go to your bridge pickups and make it a little bit brighter. But it should just punch through, but not be overly because it has somewhere to go, okay? Now, back up to the lead. This needs to be clean with some reverb. Now, when it gets big, I want lead to jump up the octave. And then we keep going after those two big bridges, we go to an instrumental. And now make sure you pay attention because the chord change in the last time through that section of the instrumental changes. Lead guitar, go crazy. Just have fun. Work on a lead for that so you know what's going to happen. Make sure it fits those chord changes as well that are different. But have fun on that. So coming out of those bridges, we're gonna go to a little lull, and then a down chorus to an up chorus, and then there's an outro. Now make sure you watch till the end, especially for the lead player. There's something I don't know if I talked about earlier, but I'm gonna make sure I say it at the end. So coming out of that down bridge into the chorus, acoustics and keyboards are gonna be kind of building it up. Either that first or the second line. Lead, I want you to come in with that. Have it ready right at the beginning because we might ask for it right at the beginning. Might wait a second. But then when it gets big in the big chorus, keep doing those. You already got delay on. Just click a little more gain on and just... through the last big chorus, just play those chords like that through the last big chorus. Rhythm, you're just going to build with us. So follow that. Now here's the thing on the very end, when we end that thing, you go back to that lead that happened at the intro, you're going to play only those 3 notes. Don't go down to the A. It depends on how long the vocalist is going to carry that out. And then just to end on that. and that's it. Now, the tidbit I was going to say is that's the same thing you do after the first chorus going into the second set of verses. Only do that. Don't go down to the A.